House of the Dragon, Episode 8, Lord of the Tides, and everybody wants to be the Lord of Driftmark. We open up, we got Princess Rhaenys sitting the Driftwood throne as she gets news that Corlys has taken a grave battle wound and now he got the blood fever. We got her favorite grandbaby with her Lady Baela, and then we got Uncle Vaemon also in there when they get that news. And Uncle Vaemon worried, super worried, because he already know that if something does happen to Corlys, right now the person they got inheriting the whole all of Driftmark is Luke. And we all know Luke may not be the most legitimate child of House Valerian. So my man said he going to the Iron Throne with this information because he tired of it. Because at worst, he's like, I can be the one to take over all this mess. Like, I don't need you, princess. And that's opening up a whole wild dynamic. Kind of ignoring the fact that the prince, and it's crazy because even though Luke is set to inherit Driftmark, she has her granddaughter who she wants to be the heir sitting right next to her as her ward, learning everything she needs to know to rule this place. But shout out to Lady Baela because she love her daddy and she go off and tip off Prince Daemon about everything going on, about how Unc Vaemon trying to make a play for the throne. So Daemon, Rhaenyra, they suit up. They get the whole squad. They bringing all the boys over. They're like, hey, we got to get to King's Landing because we can't have the legitimacy of her child put in the question. That'll put everything at risk. And I want to say, cool scene of Daemon getting the dragon egg for their newborn child. Well, the child that's inside Princess Rhaenyra right now. That was awesome. We got to actually see how dragon eggs are laid and stuff. It's like I don't know if they were was that supposed to be lava the egg was in, but it was a pretty cool scene. I think we all gotta admit that. But all the craziness happens once everybody gets to the Red Keep and things have changed. The Queen is in charge, and we see that straight up. Like it's no hustle and bustle going on throughout the Red Keep. It looks dreary. It looks like oh my gosh. And then they have that 7-pointed star. The one we all know and love is really prominent now as we see the Queen has really dug into her faith. And when they show that small council meeting that the Queen's attending, she is sitting in the head seat, sitting in King Viserys' seat, with her father Otto right next to her. House of the Dragon, Episode 8, Lord of the Tides, Part 2. I want to talk about the interaction that Rhaenyra Daemon had with King Viserys. That was some emotional stuff going on. When they first see the king, he is hurting. My man is looking bad. I want to say shout out to Grand Maester Orwell for keeping that man alive for this long, because there ain't no way they are shook. I am happy the king got to see his newest grandbabies at least one more time, see them grandbabies. And when Princess Rhaenyra goes to him at nighttime and says, Dad, I need you to defend me, because he's been a bad job of defending her rights. And she's like, I need you, Pops. I need you. To the point he tells Sir Otto, I'm not taking no more of that moon of the poppy, man. I need my mind clear. But Alicent got some other issues to deal with. And that involves her son and who she wants to be heir. We got Aegon. I mean, he literally assaulted a young lady. And she's fighting for this man to be king. She had to pay this lady off, man. She had a little young girl had to pay her off. And that's who you want to be king? She really thinks that that's the person who's fit to rule the kingdom. And I got more on that, but that'll be for another video. But Alicent, Otto, Vaemon, they all come together. They collabing. They're like, bro, we already know what we gonna say. You gonna delegitimize her children. We gonna put Vaemon on the Driftwood throne. Everything gonna be cool. Everything gonna be Gucci. And Rhaenyra, she's running out of friends. She goes to Princess Rhaenys before the weirwood tree, and it's like, hey, bro, we can let all our kids, all your grandbabies be engaged and to be married, and it can all work out. We can all be friends, And that way, ensuring that Valerian blood will be in Driftmark. But Rhaenyra's smart. She's like, hey, they got you dead to rights. They finna lay their first blow. Whatever you do, if you make it, we can work this out. If you don't, You on your own. And when they have the trial, we got Sir Otto up there. Just it don't look good for him, man. Vayman up there, he talking. I'm like, ain't no way they gonna make it. Based on what Vayman's saying, I'm like, all right, he's gonna win this dead to rights. I don't know how Rhaenyra's gonna turn this around, and Luke's gonna lose his spot as the heir to Driftmark. But the King Viserys we needed, he finally came through in the end for his baby girl and walked up there on the Iron Throne and told Sir Otto, hey, you can move, bro. I'm here. And you know who helped him get up them stairs? Not his Kingsguard, his brother. Damon's like, hey, bro, I got you. He even put the crown back on his head when he was struggling and he dropped his crown. His brother House of the Dragon, Episode 8, Lord of the Tides, Part 3. And during the trial for the heir of Driftmark, my man Vayman talks one too many times. Unc Vayman really messed up. He should have realized, like, hey, Viserys is sitting on the Iron Throne now. He's seeing the trial. It was supposed to be Otto. Plan is off. But he had to get one more jab in because he really wanted that seat of Driftmark. And I understand that's his family seat. That's his ancestral seat. But he went one step too far and called Rhaenyra's children bastards. And the king said, you gonna call him a bastard? I'm gonna take your tongue. And I'm like, man, he really gonna take out this man's tongue. But Prince Daemon had a little something else to say about that, and he just chopped off his whole head. And then we had Aemon over there. Aemon one eye was looking like a little too happy about seeing that. But King Viserys, he wanted one more meal with his family, and I'm so happy he got it. He finally was able to step up, step out, and show everybody like, hey, I can do this for my family, and I want everybody to be together. They had a great dinner. Everything was going well for the most part. Princess Rhaenyra gave a toast showing her support for Queen Alicent. Alicent gave a toast back saying, hey, bro, I'm happy we can do this together. We all cool. They announced that Alicent's two oldest sons and Daemon's two eldest daughters, they were all going to be engaged. We're like, great. The king was happy. And then the king had to go off for a nap because, you know, he old, man, and his body had fallen off. But the king's two sons are dicks. Aemon and Aegon kept messing with Luke and Jace the whole time. Like, Aegon just disrespectful as hell, man. Like, the way he was talking to my man, lady friend now, like, come on, man. But I love Aemon's toast. I've been waiting for this since the book, for him to call them boys Strongs. Oh, that was good. That was good. They was writing their behind off. But at the end of the day, they separated the boys because they was about to tumble. The way Aemon looked at Daemon, too many names sounded alike, but it was like we know. But it seemed like Alicent and Rhaenyra were finally at least cordial with each other. And Rhaenyra was finna go back to Dragonstone, and you know everything was gonna be cool for the most part until Queen Alicent went into the king's room, and he was still half dazed, thinking he's talking to Rhaenyra, saying, Aegon's the prince that was promised. He's got to rejoin the realm. And she misunderstood all that. She misunderstood every sentence of it, everything about it, thinking he wants Aegon on the throne. That's not what happened. But I am happy. At least the king got to pass away peacefully. So shout out to Viserys. You will be missed.